In various organizations, you often feel like you struggle to make sense of data, kind of like you're drowning in it. That's where data warehouse comes into play. In layman terms, a data warehouse is a large warehouse that is filled with data rather than physical products. It's basically like a normal database, but very large in size. However, it's important to note that the data warehouse is different from a database. A data warehouse typically is built on top of some type of databases. So you can think of a data warehouse as a platform built with the help of a database. Here is an example. Assume you go to an e-commerce website like Amazon. Once you buy something, a transactional order gets generated. That's typically when an entry gets inserted into an e-commerce database. Later on, this entry from a database will move to a data warehouse by a process popularly known as the extract, transform, and load process. In short, we call it ETL. Data warehouses get data from variety of databases. In an organization, multiple departments and projects might have their own databases. So, for example, you take the sales, operations, or customer service department. They will have their own databases. All of these bases in general are known as OLTP. That is, Online Transaction Processing Database, because they are attached to some application or website and are intended for fast read or write. Using these databases, we will create a data warehouse. All these databases will write back their data in one common big database, also known as the data warehouse. And that's why they are considered an OLAP, that is, Online and Analytical Processing System. The data warehouse will be used for reading and analyzing large amounts of data. Many data warehouses have dozens of data sources, and you can also assume that there is a linear relationship here. The more sources, the more complex the overall environment. Another important point is that data is copied, not moved. So you don't cut the data, you copy instead of cut, meaning that the data remains in the server system, that is the OLTP, and then copies are made and sent into the data warehouse, that is OLAP. In our next video, we will discuss why you should use a data warehouse. Come join me.